Alright YouTube, what is got its Hightower 5000 here today, bringing you a recipe for disaster, freeing Sir Amik Var's quest guide. The requirements for his quest: a must have completed recipe for disaster, another cook's quest, Lost City, and you must have at least started Legends quest. However, I'd recommend completing the whole thing to make this easier. The items you'll require are a bucket of milk, a pot of cream, Sweetcorn, an empty pot, either a Dramen or Lunar staff if you've not completed Fairy Tale Part 3, an anti-dragon shield or a super anti-fire potion, a raw chicken, ice gloves not required but would make things a lot easier. You'll need to bring armor, a weapon, plus some food. You'll need to bring a Dramen branch, which I'll show you how to get in a minute. You'll also need Radimus notes if you've not completed Legends quest. You should have these from roughly at the start of Legends quest. You'll also need to bring a machete and a hatchet. Tool belt, however, does work. So if you don't have the Dramen branch yet, then you want to go ahead and make your way to Entrana. The best way of getting there is sailing from Port Sarim from the northern pier. You then want to make your way to Entrana and up to the northwest of the island. Up here you'll see a cave monk and also a ladder. You want to go ahead and climb down this. Select option number 2, well that's a risk I will have to take. From here what you want to do is follow the path down to your southeast. And then you should eventually reach the Dramen tree. You want to go ahead and just chop this to get yourself a Dramen branch. Finally, once you're ready, you want to make your way to Lumbridge Castle Kitchen. So once you arrive at the quest start point, you want to go ahead and enter into the dining room. Once in the dining room, you want to go ahead and inspect Sir Amik Var's. And that'll be the sub-quest now started. So you want to exit through the door to the south of the dining room. You will then arrive in the Lumbridge Castle Kitchen. Go ahead and speak with the cook. When you get to the options, select option number 4, more, then option number 5, more again, and then select option number 2, protecting Sir Amik Var's. And then once you're done that, you can just exit out of the conversation. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and use your pot of cream on the bucket of milk. This should then give you a milky mixture. From here we're going to be making our way up to the Lumbridge windmill, which is to the north of Lumbridge as shown on screen. Once you arrive at the windmill, you want to go ahead and open the door. You then want to enter into the building and you want to climb up the ladder. You then want to climb up the ladder again. You then want to go ahead and use your Sweetcorn on the hopper. You then want to go ahead and operate the hopper controls just to your south. You then want to go ahead and operate them again. You then want to climb down the ladder. And then you want to climb down the ladder again. And then you want to go ahead and use your empty pot on the flour bin. And this should then give you a pot of corn flour. You then want to go ahead and use this with your milky texture. And this should then give you a corn flour mixture. So from here we're going to be heading to the Karazi jungle, which is to the south of Sholai village on Karamja Island. There are multiple ways of getting there. You can charter a ship from anywhere to Brimhaven and then board the cart to go down to Sholai village. From there you just want to exit out of Sholai village and go to the south where you'd enter the jungle. You can do what I'm going to do, which is get Karamja gloves 3 or higher and use the teleport to take you to Sholai village. Alternatively, you could use the Karamja lodestone. You could teleport to Karamja and then you can run south to Sholai village. And then from there run south to the Karazi jungle. You want to make your way to the area shown on screen. So once you arrive, you want to go ahead and chop down the jungle tree and you want to make your way through the jungle. Once you finally make it through the dense jungle, you want to go down to your southwest In this process you should pass a wee water pool. And then you'll eventually reach the coast. Now, along this coast there should be these here, some vanilla plants which you want to go ahead and search. From this you should get at least one vanilla pod. You then want to go ahead and use this vanilla pod on the cornflower mixture. This will then give you brulee. From here we need to head to Draenor village. The best way of getting there is just by using the Draenor lodestone, and then we want to go to the wise old man's house which is shown on screen. Once you arrive at the wise old man's house, go and enter and go ahead and speak with him. Select option number 4, I'd like to ask you something. You then want to select option number 2, strange beasts, and then select option number 4, the evil chicken. And you can just exit out the conversation. So from here you want to make your way down to Lumbridge Swamp to the hut which would take you to Zaranis, which is shown on screen. Once you arrive at the hut, you want to go ahead and equip your Draenor or Lunar staff. If you have completed Fairy Tale Part 3, then you can just enter in and then select option number 1. If you get the option, yes, I'll go to Zaranis. You then want to go ahead and use your raw chicken on the chicken shrine just to your north. You then want to head north. Do note here there are black dragons, so you might want to have your anti-fire shield on or drink a sip of your super anti-fire. It just depends on your combat level if they are aggressive or not. You then eventually come across the evil chicken, which you want to go ahead and attack and kill. And then once the chicken dies, you should drop an evil chicken's egg. Go ahead and pick that up. You then want to head south and you'll see a black dragon. This is where you want to go ahead and equip your anti-fire shield or drink your super anti-fire potion. You then want to go ahead and attack and kill one of the black dragons. Once you kill the dragon, it should drop some dragon tokens which you want to go ahead and pick up. You then want to go ahead and use the evil chicken's egg on the brulee. You should already have a Dramen branch in your inventory. If you don't, go back to start the quest and I actually showed you how to get it. You want to go ahead and craft this. You want to go ahead and use the pestle and mortar on it. This will then grind this down into cinnamon. You then want to use the cinnamon on the brulee. From here you want to head back south and then you want to enter back through the portal. Once you're back in Zaranis, you want to go ahead and equip your ice gloves if you have them, and you also want to go ahead and equip your anti-dragon shield if you have that as well. You then want to go ahead and rub the dragon token. You then want to select option number 1, please flame this creme brulee for me. You should then have a Brulee Supreme in your inventory. From here you want to make your way back to the kitchen in Lumbridge Castle. Once you arrive back in the kitchen, you want to go ahead and open the door into the dining room. Once you're in the dining room, you want to head back round to Sir Akim. You want to go ahead and use the Brulee Supreme on him, and then that'll be the quest complete. So congratulations, you've completed Recipe for Disaster freeing Sir Akim Vars. You're rewarded with 4000 cooking XP, 4000 constitution XP, 1 quest point, increased access to the Lunar Romancer's chest, and also 2 treasure hunter keys. Thanks very much for watching. Please leave a like, rate and subscribe if you are new around here. Go down into the description below. Check out my other quest series playlist where I'm sure I'll be able to help you out with another quest. And that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Hightower 5000 and I'm out. Adios.